What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Pink Diamond Jonquel Jones. This is the WNBA Pink Diamond from this week's drop, and you wouldn't think she'd be that good, but she's actually like pretty good. I'm pretty impressed and surprised by this card. She's 6'6" at power forward, so obviously she's still undersized, but not as undersized as a lot of WNBA cards. Now, that being said, she's about 3 inches shorter than I'd really want any power forward to be at a minimum. But at the same time, I actually do think this card is going to be legitimately good. And I'm going to explain why that is in this video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Honestly, who I'm comparing her to is Brittany Griner, who's the Pink Diamond who came out last week, also can play power forward. That's where I'm comparing her. And the reason I think she might be better despite being 3 inches shorter is 99 offense, 98 defense. Look at these stats. 90 post game across the board and driving layup, 95 close shot, 94 mid range, 95 three ball, 92 free throw. She can't stand a dunk, but she's got an 85 driving dunk. So just like Brittany Griner, she can drive and dunk pretty darn well. Defensively, just like Brittany Griner, no steal rating, but everything else is incredible. 93 perimeter, 95 interior, 93 and 95 rebounding as well. 90 speed, 89 speed with ball, 93 agility, 78 vert, 84 strength, and 96 stamina. This card is really souped on the statistical end, and then badge wise, just as souped. Ankle assassin, box out beast, brick wall, Hoff deadeye, gold glove, handles, high flying and iron hook specialist, Hoff immovable, Hoff layup mix master, Hoff limitless, Hoff mini marksman, Hoff paint patroller, Hoff physical finisher, Hoff post lockdown, Hoff rebound chaser, Hoff set shot specialist, Hoff shifty shooter. Like, she comes with a ton of good badges. This card is really souped as a base card, and yes, she's undersized, but her stats are ridiculous. And her badges are pretty ridiculous too. They really did this card very well in terms of stats and badges. The question really is, can she do anything off the dribble, first of all? And, oh, she has a decent escape at least. I'll give her that. Decent drag back, decent escape. And then the jump shot, which, by the way, is absolutely freaking nasty. If this card could play small forward, I would I know she's only 6'6", but I would really be gassing her. She is a really interesting skill set. At power forward, not as much. With the lack of size, I don't think I would get this card. At the same time, is she just as good as Brittany Griner? Probably. This level of shooting with the Hoff shooting badges that she has, in addition to being a actually decent slasher, being able to do an escape that's half decent at the power forward position, this card is like loaded. I mean, 2K did her absolutely beautifully. She might be, I think you could make the argument she's better than Brittany Griner. I don't know if you would, but she's definitely a better shooter. Jumper's definitely better. I mean, I know she's 6'6" at power forward, but the stats are insane. I think she's really going to be a good card, and I'm very excited to try her out. Definitely has the potential to be the best WNBA card they've dropped this year. Let's hop into a game. Let's see what Jonquel Jones can do. All right, hopping into this game, our opponent does not have a good team, and that's, I guess, what happens when you're in low tier showdown. Got to get up in the tiers, but for now, we don't have great matchups, but you got to play, you can play. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is, and Julius Randle Amethyst is our matchup in this game. Also has Amethyst, Derrick Rose. I think that's literally Ruby, J-Dub, Pink Diamond, Clay, and then Wemby, and just not a good team overall. You can tell immediately it's not a good squad. So this is going to be a, I would think, relatively easy game, but I mean, a very easy game, actually, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes. Behind the back with J Kidd, out to our popper, and you're just going to leave 95 three ball with Hoff shooting badges wide open. I guess that's, man, I guess I'm not going to complain. I'll take the ability to get a really easy high scoring gameplay, but I don't know. I'd like to match a little bit sweatier of a player, but that's just how it goes early in showdown pretty often. And at the end of the day, I can't like quit and go queue into another game to get a better team, because then I just could get banned. It's just stupid. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the way that stuff works. Still to this day, it's the 3rd year of quit bans, and I still don't think they need to be in the game. This person just wants to leave Jack Sigma wide open. In fact, I'm not really sure this person knows how to play the game very well. I'm not taking the shot with Sigma, though. We're taking it with Jonquel Jones, and she knocks down another three ball. Beautiful stuff. Now, Randle is not what I would consider a super well-sized power forward, but at the same time, he's not like tiny. I guess he's 6'8". He's not one of the biggest power forwards, but Jonquel next to him does not look super small. Like, she's pretty close in size to a Julius Randle. She's not quite there. She's definitely a frailer player build and also a bit shorter. And I think the size is going to be an issue if you want to use this card, but you can see immediately with the jumper. I think there is absolutely a world in which this is the best WNBA card in the game, because this shot, having actually a little bit of animations and still being able to dunk and having 90 plus, or really 95 interior perimeter and steal, like, or not steal, 95 perimeter interior, rebounding, block, like all that. It's, yeah, she's 6'6", but I'm not gonna lie, this card is something very good. I'm not gonna lie. Catch and shoot again, another easy jumper. Her shot is crazy. This is a really, really good jump shot. And I'm not saying for WNBA standards, this is just a really good shot. She has one of the better power forward catch and shoot jumpers in the game. It is super smooth, super easy. And with the shooting stats and badges that she has, I mean, this card's amazing, legitimately. Now, I think what we need to do is we need to try to go get ourselves a dunk if we can. There's one right there. Let's go. Jonquel Jones getting to the rim, getting a stick dunk to go. She has 17 points in just over 2.5 minutes. Right at 2.5 minutes. That's pretty insane. To be fair, we have a very easy matchup here, but still impressive. And like, it's not like all the shots she's been making are completely just the easiest wide open shots so far as well. We'll go back to our 5 out. Call for our pick and pop again, and we're going to drive the ball again and see if we can blow by downhill to the rim, and she can get to that rim and dunk. Not going to have fancy dunk animations or anything like that, but the ability to dunk the ball, period, provides value, and you're not going to get anything going here. You're not tall enough with Julius Randle to have any success. I lied. I was wrong. I expected that to be a paint stop, and it wasn't. So hopefully he goes back to that. I want to see if she can get a paint stop, because she didn't there, but I'm not that concerned. This dude at some point might want to consider not leaving the pop wide open every single play. I don't know. Maybe he just enjoys giving up threes. That's like his favorite thing on this game, but he's doing it right now very, very generously so far. So I'm not complaining about that. Throw it to Julius Randle, please. Give it to Julius. Thank you. Now contest. Oh, I flew by and we got blocked. Okay, thank you. That was a bad decision by me. I ran too far and just ran right past him. I don't think defensively, despite insane stats, that she's actually going to be all that insanely impactful. Is my initial impression, at least. This dude's got Clay off the bench. This bench might be better than starters. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, Clay just subbed in, didn't he? Was Clay already on the court? Clay may have already been on the court. I don't know. Let's reset here. Try to stop and then blow by, and we're right back to the rim, and she's dunking with ease right now. That's 3 easy stick dunks. 85 driving dunk is nothing to scoff at. Like, she is a legitimate dunker. Like, I don't think that's something to completely overlook. She just happens to be not that much bigger than Derrick Rose at power forward. And at the end of the day, that's probably the biggest issue. But she's kind of hooping. I'm not going to lie. 26 points. It may be a bad opponent, but 26 points in the first quarter might be the most points I've scored with a single player in a first quarter of a gameplay this year. Her shot is nasty, and she is clearly very, 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 very impressive in terms of on paper, at least. So very nice start by Jonquel, and we have ourselves a 26-6 lead. That's pretty insane. See if we can finish out this gameplay strong here. It started off very, very well. We'll just get ourselves 1 or 2 more buckets. I don't think I've missed a shot yet, so hopefully we can keep that going as well to finish out the gameplay, as he goes right back to Luka, and then he's got Sam Cassell, KD, and this guy actually could put not the worst starting lineup in the world out there if he would start Clay with his best cards. It wouldn't be the worst. Another 3 for Jonquel Jones. This shot is nasty. It's really, really good. Y'all can see it. It's a very, very impressive jumper. If you look, I know she's 3 inches shorter than Brittany Griner. Her jumper's better than Griner's is, and honestly, her stats and badges are just as good, if not maybe even a little better. This is probably the best WNBA card in the game. Do I think she's actually worth picking up? Probably not, but damn, she's good. I'm not gonna lie. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.